It says millennials are killing boobs.
What?
Welcome, boomers and millennials.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
true.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we brought you in because you represent two different generations who appear to be at odds with each other.
I was just about to say, I don't know why so many boomers are so upset with the millennials. I don't get it myself, but...
I feel like we're cool.
So the phrase, millennials are killing, has become a trendy way to title op-ed news pieces, generally involving a writer noting things like millennials' financial situation and more that are allegedly hurting the American economy as a whole.
I just think it's because we're not really thinking about spending money.
I've heard about it, but see, I don't agree, because I really respect millennials.
We are going to review 10 things millennials have allegedly killed, and we're going to vote if we really think they're responsible for its demise.
Well, they're killing avocados at a very fast rate.
The reputation is, the boomers are hogs, and the millennials are from another planet. That just kind of seems to be the generalization.
This just seems to me like older people are like unhappy with their lives and they just want to blame millennials on everything. How can you blame people like in that age range for killing the economy when you were the one who built the economy because you've been around longer?
Oh, this is going to take a
crazy.
really long time.
Here is your first image.
I can't believe it. Oh, dear.
We can add sex to the list of things millennials are killing. Man,
That's bullshit.
these millennials, is this with a partner
That's
or
not
without?
real.
No, we can vote on this right away. Sex is just fine.
Is this true? What's wrong with you?
For
sake. I mean, come on,
Right,
right?
case-to-case basis.
This is stupid.
Right. Yeah.
This is stupid. Like, and then like they try to do that whole like pithy little like too much Netflix, not enough chill. Like, like, come on, Josh.
According to an article by Politico, 50 years after the sexual revolution, sex in America is in decline. What are your thoughts?
Like they'd be experts on sex.
Yeah, I
That's a
know.
political website.
That's not just the millennials. I mean, that's when I go into a restaurant and two people are out together and they're both on their phones, I'm going, what kind of a relationship is this?
Did millennials kill sex? Is it dying on its own, or is it still kicking?
It is all hype.
It's all hype.
I don't think millennials are killing sex. That's
silly.
crazy.
That's silly. Who wrote this article? A eunuch?
I think it'll be just fine.
Still kicking.
It's never gonna
We're
die.
kicking.
It's kicking. It's
Oh,
kicking.
yeah.
Well, being the boomers, and I'm sorry if it makes y'all sick.
No, let's
and
hear
upset
it.
you. We're still having it. As much as we can get.
Here is the next one.
I can't see that. Are you kidding? I'm old.
It says millennials are killing boobs.
What? Millennials are killing boobs? You're gonna have to read that when you see
Yeah.
that headline. What a good hook. Got the hook in there with the boobs, Guys go, boobs?
Don't take away my boobs.
Millennials are killing boobs. Oh, wait, no, they're killing a mainstream chain restaurant for its sexist display of women as servile objects.
Millennials like the butts. I feel like butts are way a bigger trend than boobs.
Did millennials kill Hooters, or did it die on its own?
I think it died on its own.
Yeah, I think it's just a general trend in the world.
I think that particular one definitely kind of died a natural death.
It died on its own because the food sucks.
I'll say millennials killed Hooters. Good for them.
Well, I'd say it's dying on its own.
It was already dying, and then like the generation was just like, okay, I'm over this,
Yeah, I say dying on its own.
We're shutting down Hooters.
Thank
Putting an
you.
end to it.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's another.
Millennials are killing the beer industry? Really? Are you sure?
When we say millennials come here, I think the cannabis industry is playing a huge part in the killing of beer.
Oh, no. Oh, God. That's horrible.
I've never heard that
That makes
one.
me sad.
That makes me very sad and angry. I bet the hard liquor industry is doing better.
Yeah. Where's that article? Millennials are booming the hard liquor industry.
Well,
So we drink too little, people are mad. We drink too much, people are mad. It's just, everyone's gonna be mad about it. I don't know what to say.
So let's vote. Did millennials kill beer and wine for everyone? Is it dying on its own, or is this industry just fine the way it is?
I think it's good that it's kind of dying on its own because I think we should be drinking less.
I'll say millennials are ruining this one.
They're all killing themselves.
They are.
Still kicking. It's still, and it always will be a kick.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's all about. Specific brands come and go or up and down, but most people will always want to drink.
I would say yes. I would say millennials maybe are just more conscious of what they're putting in their body.
I agree.
Beer and wine are fine.
I'm not worried about it.
So is the hard stuff. People like to drink.
Yeah.
And there's a new generation coming up who's going to want to drink.
Here's your next one.
What the hell is that? I can't read that.
It looks like some kind of cheese. Millennials kill again. The latest victim, American cheese.
I do have a memory of that. It was so convenient when it first came out because before that you had a block of cheese and you had to cut the cheese.
You know, that is one thing I'll give the millennials credit. They are more self-conscious about their diet.
I like just good cheddar cheese, but that cheese is awesome on a grilled cheese because it melts and it's so creamy. It's so great.
According to Bloomberg, the product made famous by boomers on the go has met its match with millennials opting for dairy with ingredients they can recognize.
Good.
Yeah, I would say that it is kind of a millennial thing.
This is a
demanding
very
the
good thing.
ingredients, demanding healthier options for not only us,
And I
but for our
think that
generation.
my generation started it a little bit, the 60s.
But we finished it.
No one should be blamed. People should be praised. Like, oh, you're not eating this crap anymore. That's
This
good.
is a better headline. This you
Yeah.
go, oh.
American cheese, killed by millennials, died on its own, or is still kicking as an industry?
I say dying on its own.
I absolutely agree.
It died on its own.
It's a little of all three.
It died on its own.
American cheese died on its own because it just wasn't good quality.
Died on its own.
It died on its own because they're just not keeping up with what the public wants.
Died on its own.
Died on its own, yes.
Yeah.
See, we agree.
Yeah.
You want to read it?
Here's another one.
Middle children are going extinct because millennials don't want 3 children anymore. Wow.
Well, because they're selfish, self-centered, and they don't want to share with something else.
First of all, they might not want to. Like, that's their own personal choice. They might not have the money to sustain a family. They can't even take care of themselves.
Right.
It's hard.
I don't think it behooves anyone to have more than 2 children. I've always felt that way.
I got 2, and I'm going to stay with 2.
Oh, please.
Wow.
This is
Killing
just
the
ridiculous.
3 children anymore.
Oh, the millennials I do talk with are not as pro-children. They don't see it as they have to have kids.
I don't want to have kids, and it's just not an appealing idea right now. Like, it could change maybe one day.
Personally, I want to have like 4 or 5. So I don't fall into this. I want a big family.
Part of the issue is that women are waiting a lot longer to have kids. So if you're having your first kid at 35, you really don't want to have 3 kids.
I have 4 children, and they're terrific. I love them, and I'm proud of them, and they're doing well, and they're happy. And the old saying is, you're only as happy as your saddest child. I'm pretty happy.
According to the New York Times, it's been said millennials are delaying childbirth until later in life. So do you agree it's still kicking?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because, first of all, to afford a home anywhere, if you live in Southern California or any major metropolis, it's expensive, and you need most of the time 2 working parents.
You don't agree it's still kicking?
No.
It's dying on its own.
Oh, I disagree. Kicking. I think it's still kicking.
I don't know if it's a millennial thing. I feel like it's more of like an economy thing.
I think there's a lot more factors involved.
I think it kind of is the millennials' fault.
I think it's dying on its own.
I do think the millennials had a big effect on it because I wouldn't call it murder because I call it common sense.
Here's your next one.
Millennials are allegedly ruining hotels.
Oh, because the
every reason.
Airbnb?
That's Airbnb's fault. It's not millennials' fault. I know tons of people who aren't millennials that love Airbnb.
Where do you stay when you travel, Libby?
I stay in hotels. When I travel, I want to just get away from having to do things for myself. I don't want to be staying in someone's home where part of the responsibility for keeping things nice is for me. I want someone else to do it.
It's easier, and there's hostels, which are so much cheaper than hotels.
I don't like staying in somebody's extra bedroom. I'm a guy who likes his privacy, so I'm a hotel guy.
So what's the verdict for hotels?
Still kicking.
Still kicking. I think they're still kicking.
I think it's still going fine.
Oh, yeah, no, it's still going fine.
They're completely fine.
Yeah, it sounds like they're doing just fine.
They're very
kicking.
much kicking.
I think they're still kicking.
I feel like hotels are just always going to be popular.
Here's a big one.
Okay, well, I've heard about this one, and it's because millennials have a different idea of what they want home to look like.
Are millennials killing the U.S. housing market? I mean, it's crazy. I don't ever think about buying a house, and I don't think I'm close to ever wanting to put a down payment on a house.
If we're going to look at the millennials, they do change location on jobs. A lot of the companies that they get involved with are in multiple cities. So you don't want to set your roots in.
I've always tried to own it because there's so many advantages to owning. In those days, you could write off all the interest and the taxes and all that. That's being more limited now.
At my generation, the boomers, it was just like home ownership. You do whatever you could to get a house right away. If you got married, you got a house and you had kids.
You go into college, you come out with like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, like a lot of people, like at least $100,000. And then you have a hard time finding a job because no one wants to hire millennials. And then you don't have any money, you're in debt. And then how are you going to buy a house?
So only a third of millennials are homeowners, the same amount of millennials who also live with mom and dad. This 2016 statistic is the lowest rate that home ownership has ever seen since the 60s.
That's another point I hadn't thought of, that I hear that more millennials live at home than any of the other generations. I mean, we were out the door at 18 years and one day.
So did millennials kill this one? What do you think?
I think it's killing itself by greed.
No.
I don't think we're necessarily killing the housing market.
It's hard for me to put it into one of those three categories when there's a lot of factors it depends on, and it goes up and down.
Still kicking. I mean, if it's slowing,
It depends on the
yeah.
market in the city. But I mean, out here, like Los Angeles, San Diego, and San Francisco, it's kicking hard.
It's still kicking. Are you kidding with all the new houses that are being built?
Let's go to the next.
The millennial trends that are killing cable.
Netflix was the best thing. My husband's happier than picking shit with Netflix.
Ever since I was a freshman in college, TV died for me. I don't watch TV anymore.
3 days ago, I called DirecTV and canceled my DirecTV. I really don't have time for all these shows. Like, I only have like maybe, if I'm really pushing it, like 45 minutes a night.
Do you think millennials killed cable? Was it already dying on its own, or is it still kicking?
Dying on its own.
Dying on its own.
We killed it with our streaming services.
And I kind of agree.
It died on its own.
I agree.
Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime killed cable.
Dying on its own.
Yeah, it was dying on its own. Yeah.
Here's your next.
Cool. Millennials are now killing divorce. I think that's a good thing.
Is that because they're not getting married?
Divorce? Oh my God. Boy, you are being blamed for a lot, aren't you?
Well, ours was the first generation, again, where a lot of the stigma had been taken away from divorcing.
When I chose to marry my wife, it was because I knew I'd spend the rest of my life with her. It wasn't because I was like, I'm about 60% sure this is a good thing. Like, no, it's like, this is 100, like, let's get married.
For my generation, you got married before you really knew yourselves.
People are waiting longer to get married till they know themselves, so they know that they're sure they've done everything that they want to do, and then they get married. Or, sadly, it could be because not as many people are getting married, so there's not as many divorces.
What do we think about this one?
Dying on its own.
Yeah.
I'm a millennial, and I'm not getting divorced, so I guess I did
Right,
kill
and I
divorce.
guess I follow the millennial pattern. I didn't even
Woo.
get married
Young
until
at
I was
heart.
almost 40. Yeah.
Young at heart.
Still kicking.
Still an option, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's still 50-50. It's always 50-50.
It's not, no one's killed it.
I think it might be like more of the millennial generation, like people are getting less divorces, which I think is great.
Divorce is always going to be there because it's the way out.
Here's another.
Are millennials killing the vacation?
I don't know. Are you?
The millennials had very little chance, especially I'm still in school. Like, I'm graduating this May, and so I haven't really even had like a legitimate job that's giving me a salary that gives me the opportunity to save up for like a vacation.
I get a vacation every year. I don't go anywhere. I like to stay in my little bubble at home.
The end result is getting successful in income, so now you can do what you want. So you may sacrifice that now, so you can reap the benefits later.
The idea of millennials is, they don't want to work hard, they want everything handed to them. People are literally giving up their vacation because they want to be a hard worker.
So do we think millennials killed vacation, dying on its own, or it's still kicking?
I think it's still kicking.
People take vacations all the time still.
I think it's on its way to dying.
No, I think it's still kicking.
Vacations are still kicking.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like vacations aren't dying, but that's just from my perspective.
This is fine.
Still very
Yeah.
much kicking.
We're still vacationing.
Yeah. I don't think millennials are killing the vacation. I don't know who comes up with these things.
So did millennials get a fair rap or unfair rap?
Same natural progression as from my parents to me. I was a rebel, according to my parents.
These journalists like to call millennials lazy. Well, I'm going to throw that back at them and stop being a lazy journalist. Trends go up or down, look into it, and just don't say, millennials!
Millennials are definitely being treated unfairly, but I feel like that happens to every generation. You know, whatever generation's there, people are just gonna attack it and blame them for everything.
I'm not anybody's rival. You know what I mean? I don't plan on picking fights with people who are gonna help me. And if he's in a different generation, it doesn't matter.
We can do this, guys.
Let's go to Hooters together.
Not Hooters.
Johnson's?
Maybe.
Subscribe. New shows every day.
Bye, guys.
Hey guys, Sabrina here, Elder Millennial. Thanks so much for watching. We can't do this without you. Don't forget, hug a millennial today. Bye guys.